Alright, folks, we're back with more Chained Echoes. Why isn't the game moving? There we go. Okay. Go to this side of the town now. I gotta explore most of the area. The fresh air will do you good, Father. Ah, it's Gastall! But now tell me, why did you leave the castle? Where have you been all this time? The walls of this palace were suffocating. I am a princess, not a nun. I set out to look beyond the walls, to see what we have been fighting for all these years. And what did you find? Are you really interested in it? I thought you only cared for this war. You portray me as a bloodthirsty warlord, which I am not. Besides, we shouldn't talk this in front of Father. Then go see for yourself what lies over the walls. What people talk about, what they wish and hope for. You know what I told the truth? You know that I told the truth about the banquet, don't you? Of course I believe you that you have seen the demon, but you certainly couldn't have noticed everything. I ask again, you know I was telling the truth. And you accept the lie. I accept what Terran needs most. It will be over quickly. I guess it will. They give him a few more weeks. It's good that you came back. He can't show it, but I'm sure Father's happy that you're back with us. Father. His hands are so rough. His hands? I remember them, tall yet gentle, loving hands that lifted me up to the sky as a little girl. They're so rough now, like the hands of a knight swinging his sword. But they probably always have been. His hands held the sword more often than his daughter, after all. I think I have some time until Sir Victor returns. I wonder how Lenne is feeling. This day has been hard on her. Maybe I can pay her a visit. That is if they let me into the castle. Alright. Well, first let's explore around here. There could be treasure. We did, however, just get another one of these. Explore most of the area. We got 5 giants hide. Actually, if we find 2 more treasures, once the war's over, I'll save up and buy my own house. I'm sure you will. That's what I thought too. Oh, there's one. Magician's belt. That's probably something to do with magic, if I had to guess. Yeah, mind times 2. Okay, so it raises magical defense. Okay. Jeremy, would you describe yourself as a wielder of the mystical arts? Charm of the Learner. Get 2 times additional SP into the character's pool. That is actually super good. I'm gonna put that on. Backfire be damned. For now. Some of these lines are so good for an amateur writer. Yeah, honestly, everything about this game's been good to me so far. I like the story, I like the writing, I like the characters. Some of the wording is a bit off at times. At least I think it sounds off to me. But the message gets through, and that's the important thing. State your business. You have none, then leave me alone. I'm busy, as you can probably see. Actually, you look like you're just sitting there. You don't look busy at all. Also, check this out. We're up to 38 now. 5 times gold ore. Okay, so we actually need... Complete the quest, the food, the chap, and the hungry. Paralyze the same enemy 4 times within a battle anywhere. Oh. Interesting. Does that count if you extend the paralyze, or do you have to wait until the paralyze wears off? You think they're trying to do a little bit of the Old English? Sort of how FF12 was written like Shakespeare? No, that's not the type of... I can't, like... Okay, so you know how a lot of people will stick the word anymore at the end of some sentences that don't grammatically make sense to say the word anymore there? Stuff like that. I'll point it out when I see another one. We are grateful that you brought Her Highness back. Prince Frederick hasn't been himself after she vanished. But at the same time, I say that, like, reading it is a problem, but in actuality, okay, it's how people speak, so it feels a little more real at the same time. Now that the princess is back, I'm going to make an extra effort to keep the palace in good shape. Oh, looks like you got water stains all over the carpets already. You're failing. Valandia's greatest pride was once the Mage Academy of Nisa, and even today people speak of it with fervor. Before that, Valandia was an isolated place with only a few mining villages. Oops. The reason why the founders of the Nisa chose such a random location as open to the greatest academy of all time is still a mystery. Perhaps the students were not supposed to be too distracted by other things. Who knows? Why would you have carpets in a land of a perpetual rain? Wintry adds anymore to all of her sentences anymore. Wouldn't all your fixtures be balanced around anti-mold and moisture? You'd think. People in the same reason the people in the UK carpet their bathrooms. I had a house growing up that had carpet in the bathroom. It was an interesting choice. The soldiers around His Highness call the Grand Grimoire the weapon of the gods. I wonder which gods they mean. The old ones? The church's one god? Or the great gods? Maybe they mean the 7 true kings? At least with the 7 true kings, their existence is scientifically proven. As Nadiel the dragon is sleeping on this very continent. Scientifically and technologically speaking, Valandia lags a century behind the neighboring countries. All the resources were spent on the war. One might think that at least the war machinery would be up to date. Fiddlesticks! After 150 years of war, the coin master was happy to find enough money to pay the soldiers to keep the old machines running. Recently, however, we have received a few more modern machines. I wonder what deal Prince Frederick has struck, and with whom. The other countries are just keeping Valandia at war because they enjoy it. It's like a reality TV show for them. Yes, we can't go that way. Can I go this way? You're the guy who returned Her Highness, right? I've been told you're allowed to visit her, but this area is off limits, you understand? Alright. There is no map. Okay. Can't go that way. The princess is a sweetheart. She has a sympathetic ear for everyone. Look! You dropped all the good dishes! Don't think because you've returned, that I'm gonna handle you with kid gloves. You will make up for all the work you missed, you understand? Answer me, what kind of behavior is this? I hope you remember your status. Here at court, by order of His Majesty the King, you will have no more rights than a common servant. Yes, I'm sorry. Hey, Rob. What are you staring at? Be gone. Watch your tongue, he is the princess's guest. Apologize. Sorry. Eat shit, Rob. Looks like I can rob the palace. Oh, and I got a partisan, a better weapon for... Lenne, probably. This is actually the Truman Show, just with war. Who goes... Ah! What are you doing here? Is it about the reward? My brother will take care of it tomorrow. No, I'm just here to visit you and see how you're doing. You are? This is kind of you. Thank you. I had no idea you were so interested in art, and so talented too. It's nothing but a pointless pastime. They all show the same motif, a huge tree on a flying island. What is this place? The place I have to go to. That you have to go to? It might sound silly, but it follows me in my dreams. It appears in my mind's eye and wants me to visit it. I don't know where it is, though. I see it in memories that are not mine. I try to capture it on paper to get an answer, but it doesn't seem to work. Your echo, then. My echo? Remember how Damebert explained to us that after death, the soul leaves the body and dissolves into the maelstrom? My mother once told me sometimes the soul doesn't completely dissolve. If these remnants flow into a new living being, it's possible that one keeps memories of the previous life. You mean to tell me that this place in the paintings is an echo from my previous life? Maybe. This place could have been your home. I wonder if I had a better life then. I know I shouldn't complain. People are suffering all over the realm, and here I am protected from all that. But still I'm so unhappy. It makes me feel ashamed. I think everyone has their own problems to deal with. I don't think you can weigh that. I wish I wasn't born a princess. Tell me, Glenn, why do these rooms here feel so much tighter than anywhere else? Anal beads. Maybe this is why one of the continents is just a moldy fungus. That's right, one of the continents was overtaken by that. People keeping their carpets wet. This is actually the Truman Show, just with war. Imagine if a reality TV star was a dictator of a powerful military nation. These rooms are designed a lot like the Princess's Lindbaum chambers. I have a question. Why is Frederick able to hear them from all the way over there? Her eyes are so cold when she talks to me, yet with him. This boy seems pretty close to the princess. You do not look pleased. How did you hear them? Sir Gawain. He's one of their companions. An interesting boy, I must say. He is the only one who did not want gold as a reward. How would you know that? Did Lenne tell you? What then? Information about the Grand Grimoire. Who would voluntarily forego a reward in gold? Is he a spy? A rather simple-minded one, when he asked us directly to our faces about the grimoire. We should take care of him, but not in the princess's presence. While you are at it, deal with the whole troop. As you command, General Godfrey has returned, by the way. Very good. Start the procedure immediately. I will, after the general has sobered up. Do not wait too long. We must not give Iskander too much time. Alright, so they're gonna murder us? They're gonna murder us, aren't they? I can do without curves. They are unnecessary. Oh, come on, they're the most deadly weapons of all. That depends on where you use them. Where? What does that have to do with anything? Well, your katana with the curved blade is suitable for slash attacks that cause a deep cut. They're not suitable for thrust attacks. Have you ever been impaled by a katana? I guarantee it's going to hurt. However, every soldier in Valandia is running around in heavy armor. A thrust is more effective than a slash, making the greatsword superior to the katana. In Valandia, for all I care, they still live in the past. Blade armor is on the retreat. The only thing that justifiably wears such armor nowadays is a sky armor, and believe me, you do not want to face them with a greatsword. I saw him! Sir Victor's coming! You act like a kid waiting for his presents, Glenn. Well, I do hope he brings the reward. I'm already getting gray hair. Prince Frederick said we'll be giving it tomorrow. Sir Victor! She. There you all are. This is supposed to be the best inn in town? You got screwed. The ale tastes like piss. Barkeeper, amber ale. Okay, I guess he really likes piss, because... disgusting. The bland, watery aroma. One more. No, wait. Bring me with 3 right now. It's going down like water. Who is this guy? A good friend and the real reason why I'm in Valandia. This is Cameron, a scientist at the court of Tara. And this one here is Bathraz, also a friend of mine who helps me out with the more dangerous stuff. It's you! What are you doing here? Oh, you know each other? Looks like you've made it to Torment. We're surprised. We? Your goal was Torment anyway, why didn't you accompany me until the end, huh? You do remember that we're working for money. If you can't pay us, why should we act as your bodyguards? Is that all you can think of? I hope you have deep pockets, Sir Victor. Like Sienna's any different. Anyway, he will accompany me through Valandia. Can we focus on the main topic? Of course. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about this before, but the real reason I'm in Valandia is the Grand Grimoire. And I'm here telling you this because we need your help.
Victor, are you sure this is a good idea? Sure, they might be experienced fighters, but we could find others in the Adventurers Guild.
I trust them.
It doesn't mean that we have to explain everything to them. We need their muscles, not their brains.
Cameron, what's this all about now? I explained it to you earlier and you agreed to it. Now, don't keep us in suspense.
All right. I will take time to answer your questions, at least while these cups are still full.
Oh, look. Somebody's spying. Cameron is responsible for the Grand Grimoire and has been studying it for several years.
Nasty thing. Contains endless secrets and has tremendous destructive power.
You've seen what it is capable of, which is why Cameron and I want to destroy it. You want to destroy the Grimoire?
The Grand Grimoire is the weapon of the gods. No man should ever hold it in their hands. We must destroy it before more lives are lost.
I will help you. Glenn, wait for their explanation first. And keep your voices low. If anyone finds out about this, we'll be hanging from the gallows.
So, what do you want to know?
What exactly is the Grand Grimoire?
It's the most powerful version of an ordinary Grimoire. These gems are able to store and release energy. They can be found in old geological layers, generally formed in places with higher ether deposits. The largest Grimoire found in nature is as big as a thumb. However, the Grand Grimoire is the size of a fist. We do not believe that it was created naturally.
I sense a surge in the ether!
Exactly. Someone created it?
We do not know, but a similar stone is mentioned in the history of the Fifth Epic. The gods used it as a weapon to destroy entire regions to initiate the apocalypse.
Luckily, they refrained from doing so that we humans are still alive in the Seventh Epic.
Exactly, but we're not here for history lessons. Do you have any further questions? What do you want to know?
Where did the stone come from?
In old texts of the Fifth Epic, it is briefly referred to as the weapon of the gods. But then it is no longer mentioned. Until about 5 years ago, the stone laid in Terran's treasure chamber, where it was kept as a mere piece of jewelry until Gawain discovered its potential.
Gawain? He was also in the throne room. The man with the white hair and different colored eyes. Gawain is the prince's advisor and a colleague of Cameron. He's also an old acquaintance of mine. We both studied in Nisa. So the man is an R. Unfortunately, he does not share Cameron's concern for the stone's power. He is trying to use it for this war as effectively as possible.
We ran experiments with the stone 5 years ago. Its power was frightening. I spoke out against its use, but the king and the council were unanimously against me. And then, well, then what happened with Wernshire?
Why was the stone there? Terran had defeated Gravos and taken the city. The place was crawling with their own soldiers.
Honestly, I don't know why the prince kept it there and what he intended to do with it. Now, the stone is back in Torment and will be used in the upcoming battle.
This is certain?
Yes, preparations are being made right now. So what do you want to know about it?
How do we destroy it?
This is the problem. We do not know. The Grand Grimoire is used by smashing it. This triggers a tremendous explosion. Only in a radius of 3 meters around the stone, nothing happens in order to protect the user.
That's why Killian and I survived the explosion.
Afterwards, the gemstone reassembles itself and can be used again, which means you can destroy it in you cannot destroy it in any normal way. That is all your questions. Now, it just so happens that a few weeks ago I made a little progress and therefore called Victor to Valandia. The royal house keeps a list of all the gifts that are given to the king on various occasions. On such a list, I actually found the rainbow-colored grimoire. A monk named Nalkilber from the Kindrel monastery brought it as a gift more than 50 years ago.
This monk is probably no longer alive, but the monastery still exists, and that's where you come in. You plan to go there, and you want us to accompany you?
Exactly. The monastery is located in the east and has been abandoned for decades. Instead of monks, there are now monsters living there, and we need some capable adventurers to protect us from them.
All the while you were searching for information about the Grand Grimoire and this Nalkilber? Yes, information such as, where did the stone come from, and how did it come into possession of this monk? We might even find a way to destroy it. We'll help you. You do not need to pay us.
Hey, speak for yourself!
The stone's not my concern. Without a reward, I ain't lifting a finger.
That reasoning sounds familiar.
But why are you telling us all this? Don't you put yourself in danger by sharing such explosive information?
I do not understand this either.
I have my reasons. I just can't name them. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. Thanks to your trust, you have gained a new comrade in arms. Let me help you. What was that? I swear I saw someone outside the window.
Stop! You there at the table. What is it? Drop your weapons and surrender. You are under arrest. What? For what reason? You should know it too well, spies. There must be a misunderstanding. Do you know who you were talking to? The gallows await. Move now. Looks like we have to fight our way out. I haven't even finished my ale. Oh boy. See you later. Okay. That's the wrong way. Oh, we have new skills apparently. Oh, this guy has a new skill. Okay. I can learn TPK. Alright. I don't want Sienna tied to Victor. Alright. Get bled. Agility break. Ow. Boy, paralyzed on them. He loves his wide slash. Alright, pedal stone's active. Let's use that on him. Boom. Eat shit. Wrecked. There are more outside. Why are they here? They couldn't have known about our meeting here. They called us spies. Didn't Glenn ask the prince for information about the grimoire as a reward? Yes, but is that a problem? Hailing from Farnsport and collecting information about a super weapon? Maybe that was not the smartest idea. You honestly asked about the stone? No more talking. Let's leave this place and head for the monastery. But we have not negotiated the payment yet. Then stay here if you prefer. The gallows are free. I like Killian. He's practical. Stop right there, spies! Oh, he just got piping. Cool. Alright. No, I don't have anything to steal. Okay. I do like Alfred's Will. That is such a good ability. I should just have someone use their Ultraman. I shouldn't do that, actually. paralyzed. Alright, well, there's no point in ultra moving now. Heavy thrust! That's what I'd say during bedtime activities. You need to head out, but it's only 3:16. You cannot escape! How did I know we were going to be right here? That's paralyzed. Damn it. Kind of weird that these guys don't have anything to steal. Oh, interesting. I thought that would be like an attack. It is not. Down they go. We are kicking butt. That's a good thing. This is the wrong way. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. This is the end of the line. Damn. Oh, one of the three's not too bad. Alright, let's do Pedal Storm. On you. Boom. Let's do Valandia. It'll stand a chance. I'm hoping we get Lenne back soon though, because, yeah, a dead end. Bloody hell, I can't go on anyway. Your struggle's end here. Let us buy you some time. Move on. Stop! There she is. Stop this immediately! Stay out of this, or else! Princess? Leave them alone, they are my guests! Unfortunately, we cannot do that. We have orders from the general to arrest them. You dare to put the word of the general above that of your princess? Begone! I command you, base-born knaves! Let's go and report this to the general, or we'll be in trouble. Lenne, Princess, my goodness! You have my gratitude! No need. We overheard your conversation at the inn. You have, Princess? You must not misunderstand. I do not want to betray Terran. It's just that the Grand Grimoire is too dangerous. I know, you may continue to follow your plan and I will not tell anyone about it. But only under one condition. And what is that? You take Rob and me with you. Are you crazy? I mean, that's impossible, Princess. Then I cannot let you go. Why do you want to come? The world outside is calling for me. I don't want to stay here waiting for my brother to shatter Valandia into pieces. I'd rather stop him now than collect the shards of a broken kingdom later. For Valandia and its people, I must act. The princess, as you have already noticed, is capable of fighter who wields magic.
And Rob's skill as a ranger will certainly be useful to us.
I would rather not involve the princess in such a dangerous journey as this.
I know, but you do not have a choice. You either take me with you or you stay here. It is not a request, but a command from your princess. There is certainly a new character trait I hear there. Alright, Len and Rob, we'll head out together. The monastery is located in the northeast of the flower fields of Perpetua. If we have preparations to make in Tormund, we should proceed unobtrusively. It is possible that the soldiers will return. Then let's move quickly. I have not seen such a fire in your eyes for a long time. I'm gonna close the deal with the Grimoire. My hands are trembling in excitement. What about you, Sienna? Yeah, I'm tagging along. It wouldn't be wise to stay here. Also, I haven't got my reward yet. Let's discuss the payment on our way out, Sir Victor. Of course, my dear Sienna. Let's head out then. We must leave the city and move through the northeast of the forest. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, first. Victor. Swap you with Victor. No, Sienna. We'll swap you with Len. Swap you with Billion. And then swap you with Sienna. And for now, I can almost never find a reason to take Glenn out of the party, but this will be me like another reason to swap down. There we go. Right, equipment. Len has a 4-star weapon now, the Partisan. She's gonna lose some magic with it though, it's just a problem. But if we upgrade it, or take that gem out, we can do that. So to start with, let's head over here. Upgrade weapon, the Partisan. We have the stuff to upgrade it, so I'm going to. And I can do it again, so I'm going to. Absolutely worth it. Alright, let's remove from weapon. Set into weapon. Actually, do I have any more magic crystals? No, I don't. Set into weapon. Partisan. We do magic up 3. That'll give her the bonus that we wanted before. Put on her new weapon. And do I have anything else I can give her? I can give her dark resistance, fire resistance. You can also give her break extender. Like there was one that was really good. This one here, specialist. Since I almost always target elemental resistance with her, that seems like a good one to give her. Do I have any other 1-star? Light armor bonus. Honestly, may as well put that on. She wears light armor. No, she wears robes. She does not wear light armor. I can give her aquatic killer though. No reason not to. Alright, we can give you HP up. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. He's got bonus HP now, plus we can give him light armor bonus. Okay, and let's go here and we can go and set HP up for him. That'll give him another 10% HP. And we have nothing else but 1-star. Okay, cool. So Len's gonna kick even more butt here. We're gonna save our game and take a quick break, guys. I don't know which part of the town we gotta leave from, so I assume we can leave from here. But yeah. So let's save, we'll take our break, come back and play some more Chained Echoes. Bye everyone. Or, be right back everyone.